Hi guys, I am here today to work on a masterboard. I was inspired by Nicole at Relax Cut Glue. A couple weeks ago, she made a masterboard that she then cut up into, she used a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and then she cut it up into 3 by 3 squares and turned it into a, like a single book ring bound little mini album thing, and it was adorable. I forget what theme she went with, but I don't even know if it had a theme. It might not have had a theme. I think she was using up her scraps. But I am going to have a theme for mine. I'm going to make like a vintage inspired one, with a lot of my vintagey colored papers. Nothing in here is actually vintage. All this stuff came from Temu, Amazon, Shein, you know, all those places. But they remind me of the vintage style. And normally when I make a masterboard, I would just rip up my papers and use them like that. But she always cuts hers with a paper cutter and makes them very straight. And and not overlap either. So I'm going to try it her style. I'm going to do this front and back. I don't know if I'm going to do both sides on video or how it's going to go, but for sure I'm going to do at least one side on video and show you how I'm doing it. All my pages are different sizes, so I'm really going to like just kind of order them sort of by the sizes that they are so I can cut them as such. These two are bigger. These ones are also, these ones are much bigger. So I'm just going to go in order of the sizes that they are, I guess. And I'm going to make sure that they are exact as well. And what I mean by that is I'm going to have them be to the inch. So like 4 inches by 2 inches would be a strip. 1 by 3 would be a strip. I'm not going to do half inches or anything like that, so that way I can hopefully get even coverage on my page. And these are very thin papers too, so I can probably cut through a lot of them at one time. So let's just get started with the cutting. I'm going to cut this one on its own. This one, first I'm going to cut my first strip at 2 inches, I believe. Yeah. So let's put these down this way and this way and cut them at 2 inches. So they'll be 2 inches wide. And let's go with 4 inches long. And then these little offcuts are gonna go in my scrap box for something else. Okay, so we got some 4x2s, and then let's go with 1x3. So we'll go with 1 inch. By 3 inches. Hopefully I am. Okay, I am in camera, in frame. So for now, I'm going to be done cutting those, and I'm going to cut some of the other ones now. Let's go, I want some vertical ones, so let's go vertically 2 inches. And I know that this is 6 inches, so let's just make this one a 6-incher. Oh, it's not 6 inches. Okay, never mind. Then let's go with 5 inches. Okay, there we go. And then these are 2 inches by 3 inches now. Okay, so I have 2 of those. Now I want to get this butterfly in there, so I'm going to cut this at 3 inches. Let's get it this way. I'm not good at measuring and cutting, apparently. Okay, let's go 3 inches by... Okay, this will be a 3 inch by 3 inch square, which is fine. As long as it's in the middle somewhere. Or just like not, you know, exactly 3 inches, because that's what my sizes are going to be, 3 inches by 3 inches. So what size is this? This is... Pardon me. Sorry, I've been dealing with some allergies. 3 inches by 2 inches. Okay, and now, oops, let's get to cutting this paper, the big paper. This is pretty long. Let's make this a 1 inch strip. And how long is this? This might be 6 inches. Oh, this is actually 7 inches. Okay, we'll do 7 inches. That's fine, 1 by 7. And then how about we have a 3 by 4. And then some 2 and 1 by something, whatever that was, I forget. 3 inches, I think. And then how about a 2 incher by 4. And then what's this? 2 inch by 1 inch. Yeah, we'll use that as well. All right, that looks good. I have no idea if this is enough. I want some more of my text pieces and whatnot, so I'm gonna cut those up some more. Okay, I'm going to cut whatever this is at 2 inches. By 4. That's just short of 4, but that's okay. Okay, so we got a lot more text pieces and all that. This right here says Hoppy. I think 1 inch is good on there. Yeah, let's go with another 1 inch strip of these. And by 3 or by 4. Nope, gotta be by 3. So it's gonna cut off the Y a little bit, but that's okay. And then the rest of these will be 3 inches. And some of these are a little too short. Yeah, that's too short. I think this might be, nope, that's fine. Okay, I think I have enough for at least the front. And now we just get to gluing. So I have my glue book and my paper. I'm gonna put the rest of this paper over here, put my glue book right here, and then let's just get started. I don't think I want a big piece like that right off the bat. And it's gonna kind of be a challenge because I'm not gonna be overlapping, and some of my things need to go this way, some of my things need to go up and down, so we'll get it figured out though. I may end up using my cinch to make my 3x3 notebook. I might decorate all the pages first and then turn it into a little cinch bound notebook. I think that would be really cute. And I'm going to decorate them with other vintage-like things, and also things like flowers and butterflies and mushrooms, things like that. Whoops, darn it. There we go. So I'm going to tag her in this video, and I hope that she sees it. I don't think she will, but one can hope. I need another vertical piece. There we go. We can go with this one. And then I'm gonna put this grasshopper right here. I am trying to basically force myself to make videos, even when I don't really feel like it. I have no reason not to, no reason why I shouldn't feel like making videos. So I'm making them whether I feel like it or not. And am I? Okay, I am still in camera. Oh, here we go. Is this perfect? Yes. Because I want to make videos, and I need to make videos for my channel. I'm just feeling lazy sometimes. No reason at all not to make a video, so I am just gonna do it and stop making excuses. Whoops, that is actually just gonna go in the garbage. That's too small. And now, what do we have? See, this I think is a little too small. Or something was a little too small, because that right there shouldn't be. So I'm gonna get my ruler. Yeah, that was 3 inches. This is 1 inch. So what the heck is this? Oh, I see. This one's a little too short. But that's okay. No big deal. If I have to overlap some things, then I will. but I'm actually not going to use that one right there. I'm going to put that right there. Ooh. I need to be careful because some of this paper is thin and it might end up getting stuck to my glue book, my glue page, if I'm not careful. I think this will go good right there. Yep, perfect. I kind of like doing it this way because it's kind of like making a puzzle. You have to find the pieces that fit together. So that's fun. Some of the pieces will overlap a tiny bit, but that's okay. Ooh, here we go. That's a good one. And also, these little tiny areas right here, these small pieces that I cut up will be perfect for those. Or when I just cut it up in general, I can put a sticker or something over that. But I think I'm actually going to put that right there. So I'll put this here. And I need to find my mushroom paper. There we go, I'll put that right there. Right here. Perfect. And then let's get one of my 3x3 squares out. If I can find one. I'll put that butterfly right there. Oops, not my glue stick. Nicole at Relax Cut Glue has been doing a lot of videos lately that have inspired me. So a lot of the things that I will be posting lately will probably be coming from her. I'm very much wanting to make some of the things that she has been making. So I keep picking up the wrong glue stick. Got to get that out of my way. Need something right here. Oh, here's a nice beetle. I don't want to put that right there because that actually looks like it's going to be right at a 3-inch. Yeah, I'll put that right there. Okay, perfect. This paper is a little big. My camera's a lot higher than it normally is, so I'm trying to make sure that I stay in frame. I need to find a thin, here we go. Okay, this is a little too thin. Something a little wider, or maybe just, nope, those are even too small. Okay, I'll put that right there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine right there. This would have worked out a lot better if I started with the same sized papers and if they were like 6x6 or 4x4 or something like that, but it's okay that they are overlapping as they are. I'm okay with it. They're mostly not overlapping, and they're still all straight edged as well. And then I need something right there. Whoops, my glue book fell down. Let's see. I need like a music symbol or something. Oh, these are too small. Yeah, those are too small. I think I'm going to cut this at 1 inch. Get this back up here. Then there we go. Okay, now I need to turn everything over. Bring this over here, bring this over here, and bring these over here. I have a lot of stuff on my desk that just needs cleaned off, but I also want to use them, so I'm not cleaning them off. Okay, so scoot these over, scoot this over. There we go. And now this is gonna go up in the corner. And these big mushrooms will go right underneath it. Let's get some more of this blue in here. Put that right there. Okay, and then what else? Oh, I need some more of this. Oh, that fits perfectly right there. Yep. And now how about, oh, I got this nice big flower. Will this fit? No, it's a little too short or something. There. Yeah, I'll put that right there. Okay. And now I have a big beetle. I'm actually going to cut this down because I don't need all this extra, yeah, I don't need all this extra white. So this is actually going to be 1.5 inches. I'm breaking my own rules. And I'm gonna put it down here. Hopefully I am in frame. Let's switch pages. And then let's just, oops, I almost glued the wrong part. Put that right there. And that almost fits perfectly right there. This needs to come out. And now, let's see what we have over here. I got this piece that I think I am going to, I need some more vertical pieces. I don't like that because it covers that up. And I meant horizontal, not vertical. But I think that ship has sailed. Okay, there we go. Put that right there. And then I can find some kind of vertical piece to go over here. Decorations. Nope, doesn't, too long, too short I mean. But I can find something over there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and now I want maybe, yeah, let's cut this at 1.5 inches. And that will be perfect. Okay, and now all I have is this spot right up here. And this is definitely going to be a two-parter. If you even want to see the second part of me doing the whole back. Of course, that will just be collage. I won't be cutting anything because I already cut all the paper. So let's find something nice that will fit up there. This I think that's just a little too long. But I did like it there. So I think I'm going to, is this about 1.5 inches? Yeah, let's cut it at 1.5 inches. It's probably 2 inches. Yeah, it's 2 inches. So have that little strip for later. And then I just need a tiny, tiny little piece for right there. And it's gonna be some mushrooms. Perfect. Okay, so this is the front of my masterboard. And if you can imagine this, the back will be similar, and then it will be cut down into 3x3 squares and turned into a mini collage journal. So let me know if you want to see part 2 of this, and then I will get it going. And hopefully you enjoyed this, and go check out Nicole's video. I will link her channel and the video in the description box. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.